Greetings, GH fans slash General Hospital fans. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Brock TV. I posted something on his page. He also does General Hospital reviews too. And I posted something on his page, and I got a couple new subscribers. I don't know was it because of him or whatever, but in any case, I just want to give him a shout out if that's the case. And thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you subscribed to the GH part or just in general, but I thank you nonetheless. So, going into these two episodes, because I decided to just watch them back to back. Lulu. Wow. I get that she, asked for Peter's approval before she decided to run it. But all she really did was just give permission to herself for doing something bad. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was pretty fucked up. I thought that was pretty low of her. I mean, like, really? Here's the thing. I can see in the beginning when Brooklyn got to town. When she first got to town, she was being the antagonizer. She was always getting in her face, throwing the fact that Lulu gave up on Dante, this, that, and the third. So, we really sympathize, the crowd, the audience, really sympathize with Lulu as far as, Brooklyn always getting up in her face. And now, for whatever reason, it's like Lulu is going just as low as her. Hell, if not lower. Because here's the thing that really made Lulu's plan so fucked up and so stupid. There's just a couple more reasons of why I do not like her. Before she decided to do something stupid, Maxie was like, listen, I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, listen, Maxie doesn't like her either, but like, this is going too far. You're attacking her job, and on top of that, you're attacking the other people that work there. You're attacking Michael, you're attacking Ned, you're attacking the Quartermaines in general. Why would you do that just to get back at Brooklyn? And she really didn't actually have a answer for that. Her answer was very short. It was like, well, it was Brooklyn that did this, and it was Brooklyn that did that, and if she did it, then I should sit there and say something. I'm like, so you just skirted around the whole fucking thing. You just skirted around the whole question that Maxie just proposed. And I was like, wow. I'm sorry this is going to be a little bit long, because I'm kind of catching up to like both days. What the hell is his name? Let me pause it for a second, because I really hate forgetting this guy's name that just got to Port Charles. Brando. I don't know why I keep forgetting this guy's name. So, Brando pretty much came up to Sonny and was like, listen, I've been pretty cordial and just helping you guys out and, saving your wife and everything, and, I'm an ex-con and I don't really want to get pulled into your world, but yet I keep getting pulled into your fucking world. So, my background. Let me sit there and try to do something so this way we can get this whole thing done. And Sonny was like, nah, I'm good. And honestly, in a way, I want to sit there and say Sonny made the smart move to some extent, because, well, the last person that actually, got into his inner circle was his son, and he got shot. So, I get not getting him in there, but he's already covering, it's like he already has dirt on him, so that is kind of out the window unless he's building a bigger case. But that could be number one. Okay, I can give him for that. And number two, maybe he just wants to keep him away from the business. Like, you're good and I don't need your help. I got Jason, I'm good. Either way, and another way, I do think it's kind of dumb. Because, yeah, Jason is, practically Superman or whatever, but it's not bad to actually have two great fucking guys. This guy does have military training, like he knows his shit, you know. Um, why not? Ultimately, I do think that he is going to join Sonny's organization one way or the other, and I do think it's good to actually have some fresh faces in GH. So I'm all for it. I want to see what this character can really do. Um. So yeah. Ned was not happy about that, and I'm not gonna lie. I hate Snither saying this because I was just like, this bitch needs to go. But I genuinely felt bad for Brooklyn because, I mean, let's be honest, she's not exactly the smartest fucking person in the room, you know? And, you know, she was just posting on Instagram or whatever, Facebook and shit, you know? I mean, I think it was kind of a innocent mistake, you know, at the very least. And, I mean, this whole thing wouldn't have really got, here's the thing. If it did get out, it wouldn't have got out by Lulu, and it wouldn't have got out so fast. So I actually felt kind of bad for her. I really did. Because she didn't do that on purpose. I mean, granted, yeah, everyone has their own, and I know I'm going to ramble for a minute. Everyone has their own, you know, everyone makes their choices, and you deal with the consequences of it. You know, no one put a gun to her head. She wasn't drinking or anything like that. Like, she did it because she's irresponsible. And, you know, it sucks. But I'm pretty sure she had her stuff on, I don't know. The sad truth of the matter is, I felt like if, Lulu didn't post that, somebody else would have, and it eventually would have got out. But, I don't know. I just felt like that just would have been on Brooklyn, you know? And it just makes Lulu look just as fucking petty. So let's get into part 2, or Friday's episode. Called her a basic bitch. I was like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, you know, you are really coming down on Lulu really hard and you're making yourself look really a shitty fucking character. And I'm gonna side with Lulu just because you're coming as a shitty character. But after she called her a basic bitch, I was like, alright. I hate to say this, but fucking Team Brooklyn. I mean, I gotta be Team Brooklyn. Let's be fucking real. She called her out, you know? She called her out. I mean, granted, they were going back and forth. And, you know, Lulu got some good shots in there as far as calling her, you know, a has-been, this, that, and the third. But the thing is, and I hate to admit it, Brooklyn has talent. You know, even Lulu was like, Brooklyn has fucking talent. What does Lulu have? You know? Like, in reality, she does art, and she does it really fucking well. I'm not saying her reporting skills isn't there, her gumption isn't there and shit, but like, I mean, you're a reporter, she's a singer. I hate to break it to you, but I don't know. I mean, you can kind of, I mean, you can weigh it for yourself, but I'm gonna put her singing over your reporting. I mean, you have to report what she fucking sings. I mean, let's just be fucking real. But to be fair, being a reporter does have a longer lifespan, you know, because fame does rise and fame quick. It goes up and down quickly. But again, I am Team Brooklyn, just to, you know, be very clear. I know I'm kind of going out of order because probably I'll call it more of a recap. So, after, you know, she was like, you're boring, this, that, and the third, man, you gotta watch this episode. I gotta sit there and say, if you missed a lot of those episodes, you definitely have to watch at least Friday's episode and Thursday's episode, because it hasn't been this good in a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like, you know, Corinto's shooting level kind of bad, where it's like a huge drama, but this was really good. This was actually one of those much better episodes. As I was saying, this episode's skippable. This is the shit you need to watch. But yeah, they duke it out. they throw down, and I mean Lulu isn't, you know, she's in a pushover, but I mean, let's be real, you know, I mean, You could sit there and call her a pop star, a diva, whatever, but she still got that Ben style in her. So yeah. The only thing I found really fucked up was that Brooklyn was the one that got arrested. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all both were fucking fighting. Chase, you didn't bother to take any sort of witness statements whatsoever. So you got hit by a girl. And now you're fucking, now you calling your feelings. So you're like, alright, I'm just gonna arrest her. Like, really? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, that was bullshit. That was fucking bullshit. On a much more brighter side, Valentine was really fucking funny. He saw that shit and he was like, yo, he pulled out the camera. He was ready. I was like, yo, that shit was hilarious. And not only was it just hilarious, but, I mean, family court. You want to sit there and try to take me to court. Good luck with that. That was great. That was probably the best part of that fucking episode. But to be fair, on another side of the episode, Maxie quit without actually having a parachute. You jumped out the plane without actually having a parachute. Don't worry, all works out well. She was just like, yo, I'm done. I am done. And, it was kind of funny because they were, Maxie was pretty much quitting. And Jax was like, listen, I don't know if you're going to find a better offer. Like, the market may not be so great. He was like, the market may not be so great. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, don't pull a fucking Harvey Weinstein. Please don't pull a Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knows about Harvey Weinstein. Let's just leave it at that. Maxie was like, yo, is that a threat? Like, you threatening me? And it really wasn't a threat. It was more just like, and I understand where Jax is coming from his position. And just going into back of last week's, yesterday's episode, it sucked for Nina. I generally don't like that character, and I still don't. But, just put my feelings aside for that character for a minute. She was in a shitty spot. She was in a shitty spot of her own making because she had a relationship with Jax. Because of that, she can't really, ask for a raise from Maxie. Like, Maxie will be able to get that raise, but for the simple fact that they have a relationship, they can't. And even if they break it off, it won't matter because she still wouldn't get that raise. And it sucked because she was like, shit, what the fuck do I do? And it sucked because I felt like they both, like, Nina, granted, it makes for good drama, but Nina should have been like, alright, let me talk to Jax. I don't want to get your hopes up, but let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can work my magic. This way, at least Nina could sit there and say, I tried. I tried. It still would have blew back on her because Maxie would have found out the reason eventually. But, yeah. And then she calls up, she quit. She calls up, Lucy. And she's like, yo, you got a spot for me, right? Meanwhile, Lucy already initially blew the deal with, Valentine. Cause she was like, yeah, I'm good with Nina. Let's just put it this way. Word to the wise, don't sit there and, throw out your only options. Make sure you have a backup plan. Because I felt like that was the PSA of the day. And when you watch the episode, you see what I mean. But, yeah. So she, Lucy came in there, and now you have Lucy, and you have Maxie, and Maxie's like, so I got the job, right? And Lucy's like, there's really no job right now. I'm still working this out with her. Bottom line, Maxie was like, yo, so I quit, and now I don't even have a place to fucking go? Are you kidding me? So she storms out. Nina's like, yeah, this partnership, we good. You've been trying to poach my talent for a good minute. We're good. You can go. So Lucy runs back to Valentine, and Valentine's like, oh, what you want? I mean, just a minute ago, you was practically, kicking dirt on me. So, what you want? Point is, they worked it out. And she called Max and was like, all right, listen, we good. We got financial backing. We good. Max is just gonna have to play nice with Valentine, which is probably not gonna be that much of a problem since she doesn't really actually like Nina that much. Jason called out Anna because here's the thing about Anna, and I don't really like Anna, but she kept trying to use her daughter's friendship with Jason and their connection and everything else to sit there and say, so, just give Peter a chance and, do it for Robin, do it for Georgie, do it for Maxie. It's like you're trying to fucking manipulate people in order to have people be somewhat cordial to your son. Bottom line is, if somebody doesn't like your son, they're not gonna like your son. In order, emotional manipulation is not gonna fucking change that. And good for Jason for calling her out on it, because he was like, yo, listen, you keep Smith there trying to throw Robin in my face, and you keep Smith there trying to bank on the fact that, we known each other for years, and you're trying to fucking play me, and I don't appreciate that. And I'm like, about fucking time. About fucking time. She's been trying, and granted, she's been trying to do that shit for a hot minute, and Jason just called her out on it. And I'm like, fucking thank you. Because at first she was sitting there trying to, manipulate Spinelli. And Spinelli was like, listen, it's live and let live. Like, I'm good. But, and then she tried to do it with Jason. She was like, yo, listen, get Spinelli, Spinelli looks up to you, and he's your friend, and you should sit there and convince him to be nice. And I'm like, all right, you know what, Jason, can you please shut her whole shit down? And when he did this, I was like, thank you. Bottom line, everyone is not going to sit there and fall for the manipulation trick. Come up with a better tactic, sweetheart. Shit ain't working. By the way, I only call people sweetheart when I'm like fucking really pissed off at them. Yeah, so that happened. Let's see, it kind of trickles down to stuff that like, I'll give you an example. So Carly's pretty much proud of Sasha. So that's cool. Not really a lot of Michael's girlfriends actually got her seal of approval, but then again, I don't really remember Michael actually having a lot of girlfriends. I really don't. Out of all the times that, you can sit there and think everyone else is in a relationship, Michael actually had the littlest of fucking action. So whenever he does actually have action, whenever he does actually have their little awkward fucking sex scenes, I'm just like, about fucking time. But yeah, so that happened, and she's proud of her. They're brainstorming and everything like that, and Carly's like, listen, you got his ear, bend it, push towards that whole strategy. But yeah, other than that, I can't really think of anything else that happened. Again, I would definitely recommend watching Thursday and Friday's episode. If you can, here's the thing, I watch my shit on Hulu. But if you can watch it on on demand or abc.com or whatever, definitely check it out. It was definitely fucking worth it. And yeah. So sorry this this recap was kind of long, but I wanted to just kind of do both of them instead of just doing one tomorrow and stuff like that. This way, people can watch it either tomorrow, tonight, or Sunday, whatever, whenever. So again, thank you again, Brock TV, for if he actually, if he got any traffic my way. If not, that's cool either way. But thank you for the new subscribers. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you like this reviewing style. If you want me to review more like I don't want to sit there and say like Brock TV, but more in a scene by scene, kind of way. And oh, again, thank you for just dealing with this whole man, they're a lot of talking. The way I was reviewing it this week, because I was doing like yesterday's episode today, and then yesterday, I just they actually played it through. There was no interruptions, so I was actually pretty happy. So moving forward, I do want to try to do again. If it comes out Monday, I do the review on Monday. It's just when they start. For me, here's the thing. When I watch an episode and then they cut it off a little bit and then they bring it back, it's just something about it that I just don't like. And I feel like I missed certain pieces, certain things that they said, and especially that whole fucking fight today, and Valentine with the camera. There was just so much stuff that, like, I don't like dealing with interruptions, and it's like, you know what, I'd rather just watch it on Hulu, and I could just, watch it straight. And I don't have to deal with commercials. Holy shit, I don't like dealing with commercials. Even sometimes, like, there's times where, like, it'll come on at 3, and then I'll watch it at, like, 4, because I can just skip through the commercials. But if anyone, people like the reviews or whatever, I definitely would sit through them. So yeah, just let me know if people like this style of just recaps or highlights and stuff like that, or if they want to go to a more, scene by scene thing. Also, let me know your favorite part of these episodes. Let me know if you want me to review other type of shows. Bold and the Beautiful. Not gonna lie, I was watching promo clips for Bold and the Beautiful. Well, the intro while I was getting breakfast, and I'm not gonna lie, Bold and the Beautiful, there's some very hot women on there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a good storyline too, but I was just looking, I was like, oh, kind of hot. I mean, granted, there is a difference between beautiful and sexy. Carly is beautiful, Sam is sexy. With that being said, let me know if you want me to watch any other type of, and by the way, this isn't part of the review anymore, so you could just stop watching this if, you're just kind of done listening to me talk. But, let me know if you want me to review any other soap operas, Days, Bold and the Beautiful. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember any other soap operas that are on. But if there's something on that you want me to review, let me know. I'm so out of date with other shows. I sit there and think about Passion and Young and the Restless. I don't even know if that's on. I think that's on. If it's on, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. It's really, I'm not gonna lie, I actually haven't had so many good numbers since the first time I reviewed General Hospital. So, till then, have a good, safe week. I cannot stress it enough. Just be safe, wash your hands. I'm not gonna really get into the whole PSA thing, but I look forward to the next review, and thanks for watching.